Forces enemy variety, AI, and level design to carry the combat experience. Because a simple yet smooth combat system can't stay interesting if the enemies and environments encountered have enough variety. This will force the player to adopt different playstyles or tactics as they progress. Starfield doesn't do this. The reason is Space Bandits. You will be shooting so many goddamn Space Bandits. They dress them up in different costumes, call them different things, but they all use the exact same brain-dead AI. Even the Starborn, interdimensional beings of immense power from alternate universes, fight like every other human opponent in the game. Alien fauna are no different. Some burrow, some spit, some slash, but the actual differences I found between them were the size of their hitboxes and health bars. Terramorphs are supposed to be these horrible, mind-bending predators, but they're just bullet sponges. I think this is why I enjoyed the two Zero-G dungeons so much. I love Zero-G maneuvering in games, and although I never expected Starfield to be Boundary, it's woefully underutilized. It's a twist in the typical Bethesda combat experience that provides some much-needed variety. The physics are great, the guns kick you back a little, fun stuff. But the areas designed around Zero-G can be counted on one hand. The instant they're over, it's back to playing Fallout 4 in space. There's ship combat too, but I've already described to you the only tactic you'll ever have to employ. Starfield ship combat can be boiled down to a DPS check. Shoot the bad guy first, spam repair if you take damage, win. All of those ship parts, weapons, shields, engines, and the effort it took to make it all work together, all in service of a DPS check. I wasn't expecting this game to be a space sim like Star Citizen or Elite Dangerous or anything, but it's still too basic to feel worthwhile. At least the effects and production value are outstanding. Weapons carving into enemy hulls, ships breaking apart in a shower of sparks, it all looks fantastic. But the flying doesn't feel good, and the combat is extremely simple, so all of this feels wasted. Once you finally do spend the skill points on ship design, you get access to the particle beams, and then you never have to think about space combat again. That shouldn't feel like it, but it does. Whether in space or on the ground, if your combat system is built so that I want to get it out of the way as fast as possible, that is a bad combat system. When I say Starfield doesn't respect your time, this is what I mean. Ideally, a game will reward
That's
you for
the
learning its
problem.
systems, experimenting with its tools, and understanding what it asks.
That's the problem with what's it called? Mortal 2. I've been trying to put my finger on it all day. It doesn't respect your time. It really doesn't. It's like the least respectful of time game I've ever played. And that's why it's so niche. But I don't expect I don't think I expect like a resurgence in that game. I don't think. I think it's going to sit around 1,000 players. I think that's not enough. I mean, I don't know. It's nice to have the server to yourself. But
Aggro.
It doesn't respect your time. It takes so long to walk anywhere, even on a horse. I've watched them ride on horses. It takes forever. Like, they'll ride for 2 hours to find anybody. And I'm like, yeah, so this would be acceptable if there were mobs all over the world, but there isn't. It's only around the towns. Like, if we go look at like, the actual Mortal map again. Like this. Oops. Yeah, so not Tindrum, but... They act like there's stuff all over this world, but there's not. Like, these big empty gaps. That's like a 30-minute walk. This is like a 30-minute walk. It's like 2 hours. Like, this whole walk all here, this is like a 2-hour walk of basically nothing. Fucking nothing. And that's the review I wrote when I put 40 hours into it the first time, when I did all the walking. I walked all over that world, and it was dead. It was empty. And I can't support that game on my stream. There's a reason why there's only like a 500 to 1,000 people playing. It's not because it's PvP. It's not. It's because it's deceptively empty. It's this completely nothing burger thing. It's a nothing burger. It's a good word for it. It's completely empty. The systems are sublime. Combat's great. Graphics are fucking wonderful. But the walk speed is fucking horrible. And there's just not enough mobs in the game. They could have filled the game with so many more mobs. And the game would be so fucking fun. It would be like the best MMO ever made. But they couldn't seem to add it. They just didn't want to add it, I guess.
Aggro.
If it played like Rust, I'm sorry, if it had a big open world like Rust, I mean, it has open world like Rust, but like the thing about Rust is generally within like a 45-second walk you can get to like a road or something that is entertaining and can provide PvP or like farming or pipeline wood and stone around that you can drag back to your base that you can build out in the wild. You don't need to go to town and drop, 500 gold on some deed or whatever. You can just build a base out in the world. And I think Rust as I think modded Rust is still better than all of Mortal 2, which is unfortunate. And I guess now I should, like, while I wait for
Aggro.
Season of Discovery, I probably play weekly Rust, which I should technically go do right now. I should get a base set up right now. Uh, it's hard. I wonder if hardcore ever took off in Rust somewhere. I wouldn't mind a hardcore server with some actual people on it. Hardcore Rust never took off, which is kind of sad. Also, Rust doesn't have that end. Like, what I do like about Mortal is it is like this endless RPG. If you're in the parties, if you're in the with the people, and you're doing these PvP things, as a PvE player, that game is not really very friendly. It's got this issue where, like, a lot of skills are required to specialize in one thing. So if I want to do like what I've already done, which is like spears and taming and say mining, that's it. Those are with all its parent skills and all this. That's all I can do. I can't ever go be like a magician. I can't. It's not. It's a deceptively. You can only have one character. It's a deceptively like empty game where, yeah, like I could see how Mortal 1 might be a bit better, just in the respect that like it can you can fill in the problems that you have as a solo player, because you can make an armor crafter alt, you can make a PvP alt, like an assassin alt, you can make like
I assist you?
I think Mortal 1 was a better game than Mortal 2, specifically because you can't be self-reliant in Mortal 2. You can't be self-reliant. You can't. I mean, you can, but you've got to dump so much time into it. So there, I just picked up Evasion. Evasion and a new Viscerate. Cool. Evasion makes me feel a lot safer. There we go. Cool.
Asha Fela.
And
My goods are of the highest quality.
I mean, I guess you can. Like, I guess you can. If you, the other thing is you can't do combat past certain places because of the chain aggro and the link, and you're expected to have a party of at least 2 to 5 people. And that's the other self-deceptive thing about, like, my interest in it is as a solo player. That is not a solo game. It's not a solo game. They're immediately trying to poach you the minute you get in, because it is not a solo game. Like, I've been okay to do EVE solo for a while, but it took a lot of other people teaching me how to do a lot of other things before I was self-reliant. Rust, I was able to teach myself, and it took a long, long time to be self-reliant.
Aggro.
Maybe I should be on a weekly Rust server. I don't know. Because it's where my talents lie. Like Primlocked PvP and low gun PvP, like Tier 1, T2 PvP, is my specialty, and I'm good at it. And I like it. And I like the pacing of Rust, and I think it fits these two other games. But the problem is, at the end of the week, all of your work is gone. So they both have crippling problems. Mortal never wipes your progress, but you always get robbed unless you're in a crew. And if you're in a crew, you have to go defend their problems and all this. And you have to be there for them. And while that's okay, that's a commitment I can't make. I can't make that and still expect to keep growing a stream or any of these other things. So, like, I don't know. I like Mortal, but I don't know. I don't think it's a good game to get addicted to as a solo player. I need auto battlers that you can play solo that never end. I don't have a throne anymore. I don't have a throne anymore. Where is my throne at? Oh, there we go. I'll help him, I guess. Yeah, did you get him? Sweet. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, he's got heals, but yeah. I thanked him, right?
Aggro.
It's weird because I want the mobs to be yellow and the damage to be red.
Aggro. Aggro.
And it's like, it's a good game if it were to remain free forever, but it won't. And at that point, New World becomes superior in every single way. New World has better crafting, that's more accessible. It has better travel, that's more accessible. It has better combat, that's more accessible. The real problem with New World is it doesn't have this, like, I mean, it has the good, deep, scary combat, but it doesn't have like no, it has the crafting, it has all of it. Like, I guess I feel like New World is superior, like Mortal. It just, it doesn't have that extraction feel. New World does not have the extraction feel that Mortal does, which is something that I do like. I like extraction games. I like when it feels scary.
Aggro.
But I think Blob PvP in it is fucked up. I think PvP in New World is probably better, to be honest. And I don't know. I'm just sort of like, I don't know. There's this fucked up system about the combat that I don't like, where you're expected to block.
Aggro.
And then instead of doing a charge move, which will always do the same amount of damage if you land it, you're expected to do a small one-click swing, which will give you big crit damage if you parried their weapon with your block direction. And I actually don't like that combat system. I think it autistically breaks the PvP in a way where whoever's super good at the parries will win. But that's stupid. Whoever's got the better gear and the better weapon and the better race, and who can run around faster and peg a hit, like with the fencing system, should be better. But no, it turns out to be this terrible parry thing where if they land a parry, they can break your block with a hit that definitely lands. That's a single normal sword hit, and I don't like it. And I don't like the PvP. And I don't want to fight anybody in that game because I immediately just want to chunk them like New World. And New World does actually help me give in to that. Like New World gives in to my like bloodthirsty side. It rewards me for pushing stuff rather hardly.
Aggro.
New World's a prettier game full of more people, a lot more people. Like a lot more. Like fucking 25 times as many people. Not that I really need them. See, the thing is like I don't know. The combat, like, okay, if Mortal had the kind of combat that the graveyard has in every town, it would be really good. But it doesn't. It doesn't have it out in the open world. It doesn't have that. It has bandits in some places, but they horribly link and kill you if you're solo. And the taming is cumbersome. The engine is not optimized the way it should be. There's all these problems. I don't think I can go back to that game. And then on the 1st of next month, which is coming up fast, my interest will immediately be gone. And for 2 or 3 months, I'll be on Season of Discovery. And, like, I won't think about Mortal again for 2 or 3 months. And when I come back to it, I'll be like, oh my god, they want me to pay for this. And honestly, I still think New World is a better game. It's the engine is not as optimized as New World, but I'm sorry, the engine is as optimized, but it's got a problem with EAC. But everything that Mortal has, New World has, and much better too. The combat is much better. And so I'm like, and it sucks. Like New World ends when you cap 700 eye level, which I have. But there's this whole furniture crafting like meta. I don't know. I'm finding that maybe EVE is about the most distraction that I should have any further than Final Fantasy. I feel like these other games like New World and Rust, they're like mains, they're like main games. And I don't think I can have two mains. I think that's the mistake I'm making. That's why I keep dying in hardcore. Mortal is like a main game. You can play it sort of AFK in some parts of it, like when you're mining and stuff, but it's not an AFK game. You have to really actively steer it. And I guess EVE is the best one for the third pocket. And I don't like it, but... Oh, that's not good. I should have buffed before I did this. I don't want that to work. He'll kill me. I'm really enjoying Beastmaster, and it's coming along, and it's going to slow down. You know, and it'll take a long time. And I'm liking hardcore. I don't want to give up, even despite how dumb each day's death is. No. But I will turn off my block guild invites. Yeah. Yep. Okay, close. I was gonna go down to. Oh, I need knights. Yeah, I need like knight sabers, and I was gonna go down to the river. Or no, I was gonna go up to, since I'm level 8, I can go up to Mossy Tumor area now, which is a good place because those things don't have ranged, and they're all separated pretty well. They don't link very much, anyways. I think that's where I will go. I didn't get sprint, did I? No, that's next level. I like how the game teaches you I'm sorry, I like how I'm relearning every inch of this zone. You know, I like that. I feel like I've learned every inch of Darkshore again. I like that it's forcing you to relearn the zones really well because it's been a long time since I've cared.
Aggro.
I like the grind. It's mindless and fun. Very fun.
Aggro.
I have 3 scrolls of spirit for some reason. Later on, Rogue gets more annoying because you have to redo the poisons all the fucking time, which makes this class really toxic. But they all have upkeep like that. They all have stupid shit you've got to do, reagents or something dumb. I should really pretty much invest in Beyond Ashenvale. I have to invest in fall potions, because sooner or later I'll walk over an edge and I'll be so mad if I don't have a way to mitigate it. Fall potions are tricky too. They don't last that long. They last like 10 seconds, so you have to definitely do it more closer to the ground, not like high up. And certain places you can't land without catching fatigue that you can't get out of. A lot of people like to cut corners. That's kind of against my vibe these days. Damn it, I keep running back and forth. I shouldn't do that. I should just go where I'm going. I just changed my mind where I wanted to go, though.
Alldayerrydaybaby.
Is this a vendor? He's not, right? No.
What brings you here? Be
I could take
careful.
leatherworking right now, I guess. I mean, I know, but I want enchanting. I really do. I'm okay with it. I'm good. I love enchanting. It's my favorite profession.
Aggro.
I think that enchanting would be the best first character to take up, because then it empowers all of my other characters to get up as well. It's the most strong like profession in terms of re-giving. It's odd because I feel like I could well, no. I don't know. What I used to do is take the bank alt to level 5 and then make them enchanter, and then disenchant all the way to like all the way up to like level 40 or something like that. You can disenchant all the gear, and that leaves an open slot on your main, so you can be leather worker and take the leather to make the greens to disenchant. And that's what I could do here, but then sooner or later you'll probably want to drop leather worker for the enchanting. It's hard to say, but I think I'm just going to keep enchanting. The problem is it doesn't really directly benefit you that fast. And there's a lot of it that you have to burn.
Aggro.
I like getting crits on the throne. It's really good. You know, I wouldn't mind splitting my fucking windows, actually. I wonder if I could do that. Yeah, can I do that? Split the windows. Yeah, split the windows. Yeah. Do it. What about splitting the windows? Would that be okay? Yeah, come down all the way. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then make you like that, I guess, where it isn't blocked by anything. Yep.
Aggro.
Oh yeah, I have this tiger. I should probably sit down. You hurt me.
Aggro. 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 Aggro.
Ooh, I'm gonna level soon, I think. Yep, I'm gonna get a level. Oh yeah, I'm up.
Aggro. 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 Aggro.
Damn it.
I am honored.
Your skill has increased.
Damn it, I came to Mortal for Beastmaster and it was underwhelming. And that's unfortunate. I want to find Beastmaster in a different game that I can play at the same time.
Aggro. Aggro. Aggro.
Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro. Aggro.
Yay, I got my level. Oh, is this just a dead end? I guess it is. Yay, 32. I wonder if I got anything special. Let's see. Nope, just Kiraga. There's a white. I don't really want to fuck with skeletons. I don't want to curse. Kill my tiger. Where am I now? I'm like way over here, huh? Okay, guys, I believe I'm going to call it a night here. Just gotta find a safe place to log. I think leveling is a good time to stop. I reached level 32 as a Beastmaster. It's pretty good. It's going very slow, but that's alright. I'm not playing it as a main. Gotta kind of pace myself and stuff. I don't have to go home or anything like that because there's no rested XP, so I can just log right here, which is awesome. This camera, while I love it, is really dangerous, and I'm beginning to realize that as I do this. I'm gonna have to fix it. It's annoying. I really like that camera. It's unfortunate, but yeah, this horizontal offset cannot be 15. No, it's got to be like that. Yeah, like that. I think. Oh, what was that sound? The hell was that sound? I don't know. What made that sound? I don't know. Oh. Oh my god, did you reset my title? No. Okay, so close this and how's that? Yeah, that's good. It's still, yeah, actually that's really good, yeah. And then, yeah, no, when I want to, I just zoom in and
Aggro. Aggro.
yeah, there, that's better camera. You're good. Yeah, let's go back in Hearth. We'll wrap this game up too. Got to almost level 9. That'll be a good thing to get up to in the morning. Oh, time to go to bed. Okay, I'm in the inn and I can get my rest in and stuff. So just a reminder, guys, I want to thank you for hanging out with me today. It's good to see you. And here is my website is skycat.live. If you are on YouTube, this is the only way you can donate to me right now. I am not an affiliate of YouTube yet, but I am an affiliate of Twitch. That's another way you can support me. If you like what you saw here, please come help me support my family. And so come click on the cat's face to donate. And thank you so much for your time. I will be here tomorrow. You guys have an excellent evening. Sleep well. Love you.